The cold autumn wind swept through Portland, Oregon, rattling the streets as people rushed to work, their jackets pulled tightly around their bodies. In the middle of the early morning chaos stood Maya Thompson, a single mother of two. Her life wasn't easy, working 2 jobs, taking night classes, and doing everything in her power to give her kids a better future. But today felt harder than usual. Her youngest daughter, Lily, had a fever all night. Maya stayed up until sunrise, cooling her head with wet towels, whispering soothing words, praying she wouldn't have to miss work. Missing work meant losing a shift. Losing a shift meant groceries would be thinner for the week. She had no one else to rely on. By 7:30 a.m., she rushed the kids into their old car, a faded blue Honda that wheezed every time it started. She dropped her son Ethan at school and headed to the free clinic for Lily. But halfway there, at a traffic signal, the car coughed, sputtered, and died. Maya's heart plummeted. "Not today, please not today," she whispered desperately, trying to turn the key again, but the engine refused. A line of cars honked behind her. Someone shouted, "Move your junk off the road." Another yelled, "Learn how to drive." Maya's cheeks burned with shame. Lily whimpered in the back seat, her little face pale from fever. Maya's eyes filled with tears. She buried her face in her hands. That's when a voice broke through the noise, calm, steady, gentle. "Hey, you okay?" She looked up to see a man in his 30s, wearing jeans, a black jacket, and a warm smile. His presence was comforting. His eyes were kind. "Can I help you move the car?" he asked. Maya nodded, embarrassed. "I'm sorry, it just stopped. My daughter's sick. I don't know what to do." "No need to apologize," he said softly. "Let's get you both somewhere safe." He pushed her car to the side of the road with surprising strength. Then he walked to her window. "I'm Alex, by the way." "I'm Maya," she replied quietly. "And this must be your superhero," Alex said, smiling at Lily. Lily managed a weak smile. Alex crouched beside the car and opened the hood. Within minutes, he figured it out. "It's the alternator," he said. "You won't get far with this." Maya's shoulders slumped. "I can't afford a tow truck," she whispered. Her voice cracked. Alex noticed the tremble in her hands, the exhaustion in her eyes. "Hey," he said gently. "I'll drive you to the clinic. Let's take care of your daughter first. Everything else can wait." "But—" "No arguments," he smiled. "Kids' health comes before everything." He helped her get Lily safely into his car, a clean, warm SUV. Maya sat in the back beside her daughter as Alex drove. At the clinic, he waited outside for almost 2 hours while Lily was examined. Most strangers would have left, but not him. When Maya stepped out with Lily in her arms, Alex stood up immediately. "How is she?" "The doctor says it's an infection. She'll be okay with medicine." Maya sighed, relieved. "But the pharmacy is across town and my car is—" Alex nodded. "Say no more. I'll take you." They drove across Portland as if they'd known each other for years. Maya opened up, carefully, slowly, telling him about juggling jobs, raising 2 kids alone, and fighting every day to stay afloat. Alex listened closely. Not the kind of listening where someone waits to talk. No, he listened with his heart. They picked up Lily's medicine and some soup from a nearby store. When they returned to the worn-out Honda, Maya bit her lip nervously. "I really wish I could pay you back." Alex smiled. "Maya, kindness isn't a loan. It doesn't need repayment." She swallowed hard, emotions tightening her throat. "But at least let me thank you somehow," she insisted. "Okay," he said. "Thank me by taking care of yourself and your little superhero." She smiled for the first time that day. Then, Alex handed her a small card. "If you ever need help again, call or text me. I mean it." Maya tucked the card safely into her purse. That evening, after giving Lily her medicine and putting her to sleep, Maya took a deep breath and opened her phone. She searched for ways to fix the alternator cheaply, maybe even buy a used one. Every option was too expensive. She felt hopeless. Then she remembered Alex's card. She took it out. No last name, just Alex. Call if you need anything. She typed, "Hey, it's Maya. Thank you for today. You were a blessing." She hesitated before pressing send. Ping. His reply came instantly. "Always here to help." She didn't know why, but those 5 words made her cry. The next morning, a loud knock woke her. She opened the door and froze. Alex stood there, holding coffee, donuts, and a complete alternator for her Honda. "Maya, can I fix your car?" he asked casually. "Alex, no, this is too much. How did you? Why would you?" He simply smiled. "I told you, call me if you need anything. You didn't call, but I knew you needed this." He spent the next hour repairing her engine right there in the parking lot. Her neighbors watched through their windows as if witnessing a miracle. When the engine finally started again, Maya covered her mouth, tears streaming. "Why?" she whispered. "Why are you doing all this for me?" Alex looked at her for a long moment. "Maya, can I tell you something?" His voice softened. "I wasn't just passing by yesterday." She frowned. "What do you mean?" "I was on my way to visit my mom's grave," he said quietly. "She was a single mother. She struggled the way you do. She sacrificed everything for me." He paused, eyes glistening. "She died 4 years ago, and every time I see a mother fighting alone, I see her." Maya's breath caught. "I help because someone like you, someone like my mom, deserves help." She wiped her tears silently. "And who are you really, Alex?" she whispered. He hesitated, then said, "My full name is Alex Carter." Her eyes widened. "The Alex Carter? The CEO of Carter Tech?" Carter Tech, one of Oregon's rising tech companies, a millionaire, a philanthropist. A name she'd only seen in news articles. Alex smiled shyly. "I don't like being treated differently. That's why I never introduce myself fully." Maya stepped closer, voice trembling. You're a good man." "No," he whispered. "Just a man trying to do what my mom taught me. Help where you can." From that day forward, Alex checked on Maya and her kids regularly, not out of charity, but out of genuine care. He helped Ethan with homework, brought groceries when she worked late shifts, and drove Lily to school whenever Maya's car needed rest. He became the family they never had. Weeks turned into months. The bond grew deeper. The kindness grew stronger. One cold evening, as they sat outside watching the sunset, Maya said softly, "My life was falling apart the day you found us." Alex looked at her gently. "I didn't find you. I was led to you." She smiled. "I'm glad you were." He reached out, took her hand, and whispered the words that made her heart melt. "And I'm not going anywhere." Because sometimes, a stranger isn't really a stranger. Sometimes, they're the miracle you didn't know you were waiting for.